Today, I'm going to show you how to master Claude Code, not as a gimmick, not as another AI tool, but as a fundamentally new way of working. Most people approach AI as a chat assistant. Claude Code changes that mental model completely. It turns AI into an execution engine that lives inside your workflow. Hi, I am 𝘄𝗶𝘁𝗵, founder of School of AI. This session is designed to take you from beginner to power user by shifting how you think, not just what you type. Everything I'll share here is based on real-world usage, not theory. If you understand this correctly, you won't just move faster, you'll start working at a level that feels unfairly efficient. Claude Code is a command line tool built by Anthropic that runs directly inside your terminal. That detail matters more than most people realize. Unlike browser-based AI tools, Claude Code operates where real work actually happens, inside your file system, your repositories, your projects. It doesn't just suggest things. It reads, writes, creates, and modifies real files on your machine. This means AI stops being something you consult and starts becoming something that participates. Once you internalize this shift, you stop asking Claude what to do and start letting it do the work alongside you. Most people are used to chat-based AI, where you ask a question, copy the answer, paste it somewhere else, and repeat. That workflow is slow, fragile, and mentally exhausting. Claude Code eliminates that loop. Instead of explaining what to do, it actually does it. It edits files directly, maintains context across steps, and executes multi-stage tasks without losing focus. The best analogy is this. Chat AI is like asking someone for directions, while Claude Code is like working with a teammate who can actually drive the car. Once you experience that difference, it's very hard to go back. Claude Code operates across your entire project, not just isolated snippets. It can read existing code bases, understand structure, refactor intelligently, generate documentation, and create new components that fit your conventions. It can organize folders, rename files, and enforce consistency across large systems. More importantly, it understands intent across steps. You don't need to restate context over and over. This is where productivity compounds, not because Claude is smart, but because it stays aligned across execution instead of resetting every interaction. The biggest mistake people make is jumping straight into execution. Claude Code shines when you slow down first. The optimal workflow always starts in plan mode. You clearly state your goal, then let Claude break that goal into structured steps. You review the plan, refine it, and only then allow execution. This mirrors how elite teams operate. Design first, execution second. Once you switch to auto-accept mode, Claude moves through the plan end to end without constant supervision. This approach reduces rework, prevents drift, and dramatically increases output quality. The single most important rule is this: a good plan beats a clever prompt every time. Claude Code doesn't need fancy wording, it needs clarity. The better your brief, the fewer revisions you'll need later. Think of planning as system design, not overhead. When you invest time upfront, execution becomes almost boringly reliable. Most frustration with AI comes from skipping this step. When people say AI made mistakes, what they often mean is, I didn't define the problem clearly. Claude Code excels across a wide range of real-world tasks. You can drop in raw customer feedback and get structured insights in seconds. You can generate documents, PRDs, or decks directly from notes. You can build MVPs and prototypes without a full dev team. You can run deep research and competitive analysis across large data sets. You can automate repetitive workflows that drain human attention. And finally, you can convert repeated tasks into reusable skills, which is where long-term leverage truly lives. Model Context Protocol, or MCP, is what allows Claude to operate beyond isolated files. MCP connects Claude to your existing tools, GitHub, Notion, Slack, Jira, APIs, and databases. Instead of juggling multiple interfaces, Claude becomes a single control layer across your stack. Think of MCP like USB-C for AI. One protocol, many connections. This is what enables Claude Code to work at system level instead of task level, which is critical for serious teams and organizations. Skills are how you turn effort into assets. A skill is a reusable instruction package that Claude automatically loads when relevant. If you find yourself explaining the same rules, formats, or workflows more than once, that's a signal to create a skill. Over time, your skill library becomes a personalized execution engine tailored to how you work. This is how individual productivity scales into organizational capability. 𝘄𝗶𝘁𝗵 is how you give Claude long-term memory for a project. It's a simple markdown file, but it has massive impact. Inside it, you define project structure, conventions, commands, and important context. This prevents you from repeating yourself across sessions and keeps output consistent over time. The more context Claude has up front, the less correction you'll need later. Think of Claude.nd as onboarding documentation for your AI teammate. Always start in plan mode. Always define your goal clearly. Use larger context windows when available. They reduce back and forth. Create a Claude.md file early, not late. Turn recurring tasks into skills as soon as patterns emerge. And most importantly, experiment. There is no single correct setup. Teams that treat Claude Code as a living system evolve faster than those who treat it as a static tool. Don't skip planning and jump straight to execution. Don't treat Claude Code like a chat window. It's not one. Don't limit yourself to single sessions when parallel execution is possible. Don't work in isolation. Sharing context improves outcomes. And don't assume your setup is final. Claude improves rapidly, and your workflow should evolve with it. Stagnation is the real productivity killer. Tools like Claude Code don't just make individuals faster, they reshape how organizations operate. Execution speed becomes a competitive advantage. Teams that adopt this mindset early compound productivity in ways that are difficult to catch up to. The gap doesn't show immediately, but over time, it becomes decisive. This isn't about replacing people, it's about upgrading how work gets done. And those who understand this shift early will quietly outpace everyone else.